Hey lake lovers, how are you? We wanted to have a real quick talk about the large cyanobacteria blooms or blue-green algae blooms we saw last week. Now it closed a number of beaches, but they were also out in the middle of lakes Mendota and Monona. Now if you see a cyanobacteria bloom, it looks like this. Now remember, this is a bacteria and you want to keep yourself and your pets out of the water. Now this week our Loop the Lake bike ride and the Isthmus's paddle and portage starts here at Oldbrook Park. Now let's check out what conditions look like here at Oldbrook Park Beach. Water looks great here at Oldbrook Park for the start of Loop the Lake and for the paddle and portage folks getting out of the water after a long race. 3 feet of visibility and a comfortable water temperature at 75 degrees. All right, now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, let's goof around a little. Now we've moved Loop the Lake to a new weekend this year because we used to compete with the All-City Swim Meet. Now since we're gonna have more kids riding this year, I'm gonna ride like a kid. So let's hit the road and see what conditions look like on the east side of Lake Monona. Riders coming down Tony and Want the Trail will have a stop for free pizza and beer at a Clean Lakes Alliance board member's house. If you were to jump in the lake over there, you'd have over 3.5 feet of visibility and a refreshing water temperature at 72 degrees. Whew, man, I got a new respect for those kids. Pedaling this little bike is hard work. Now we've made it over here by Springman Real Estate and Machinery Road Bikes, where we're gonna have a stop for some free ice cream and some bike checks. Let's see what conditions look like on this side of the lake. Over here on the west side of the lake, we're seeing nearly 4 feet of visibility and a similar water temperature to the rest of the lake, just above 70 degrees. Not that you want to be anywhere else this weekend, but in case you are, let's see what things look like on the other lakes. The starting point for paddle and portage on Lake Mendota at James Madison Park looks great. Over 3.5 feet of visibility and similar to Monona, a temp just above 70 degrees. Elsewhere on the chain, we do have some murky water and a cyanobacteria bloom reported on the east side of Lake Aganza, so watch out for that. Over on Lake Wabeesa though, it looks great for any weekend boaters heading towards Christie's Landing. Over there, nearly 4 feet of visibility and a nice 71 degree water temperature. Well, I've made it. I've successfully looped the lake on my son's Stormtrooper bike nonetheless. Now all riders that make it back here will receive a complimentary brat hot dog or hamburger courtesy of Woodman's and a free cold beverage courtesy of Wisconsin distributors. Although if you show up on a bike like this, we are going to need to see proof of age before we can give you a nice cold Mick Ultra. Now be sure to check lakeforecast.org throughout to the weekend for up-to-the-date information at 70 points around all 5 lakes. Until next week, I'm Adam Soderson telling you to get out there this weekend and loop this lake.